going to talk about uh, one of my favorite series ever. Uh, this is the presentation. I am going to talk about Breaking Bad, one of my favorite series ever. Uh, I ever used to like the movies and series of drama and action all of my life. But when I saw Breaking Bad, uh, I turned my perspective of that kind of genres to uh, another because I think it's more interesting and I love that kind of series and movies. Okay, the history of Breaking Bad. It begins. Okay, in the beginnings, the history is now so interesting because it talks about all the context of the characters that participate in the history. In this case, are uh, Walter White, the first actor. Then talk about his wife, his son, the life that he have, and uh, all the activities that he did in the series before uh, to turn a bad person. Okay, after the season 2 of the series, the series turns to another perspective because the history of the series turns better. In that point, he uh, have a bad notice because the doctors detect a lung cancer, and when he has the notice, he first remember his family, and he was the person that is the support for his family, economical and economical. He turns a bad person because he needs money to give for his family after he dead for the cancer. And when the doctors detect the cancer, he has a, a, um, long percentage of a long probability to die in 2 years, I remember. Uh, so the, the information that I remember. Okay, when he has this information of the doctors, he comes to do bad activities. He was a chemical a chemical professor in an university, and he was very smart, and uh, he turns bad because he wants to have money very fast, and the only way that he can get a lot of money for his family when he's before he's die uh, before he die he remember a ex-student that he has in the past, and he tells him and do first do methamphetamine, and they sell the methamphetamine, and he have the money that he needs, and he did this activity a lot of times. It's interesting this series because his brother in law was a policeman. Uh, his name was Hank. He was a policeman of the DEA. He investigates all the related to the narco traffic, and he investigates the things that do Walter White, but all the series is so interesting because he never think that Walter White, in this case, his brother-in-law, was a bad person, and he have a lot of activities with it. They do barbecues. They do parties. They drink. They have family time, and when he uh, discovered the activities of Walter White, the series was in the best part of the series. Okay, this is some kind of resume of the series. The story has a lot of action, has a lot of drama. Uh, I love in I love personal all the characters. I think the character of Walter White and Jesse Pinkman are the best, and the character of Han. All the chapters are so good, but it's so long. Anyone lasts there's 1 hour, uh, and after this series, I think the best actor for my personal opinion is Bryan Cranston, because he makes the character the better and makes life that. But it will always be a great series for all the world, I think. And that is all my uh, presentation of Breaking Bad. Here is little pictures of the two characters. Uh, the older character is Walter White, and the other is Jesse Pinkman. The series have 6 seasons, I remember, but is the best of all in the world, for my opinion. Thank you, teacher. So.